Well, it has certainly been a crazy couple of days in the cruise industry for sure. My name is Josh. Welcome to the channel today. I wanted to hop on and talk with you for a few minutes about everything that's going on the past couple of days, from the Canada ban on cruise ships until 2022, over a year away. And from that to the craziness going on with the CDC. And we had a couple weeks ago where Arnold Donald was talking about how they're waiting on information from the CDC on what to do next on the cruise restart. Well, the CDC shot back and they gave some answers as what they're going to do next, and it is a slow process. I wanted to talk about that and a little more with you today. I myself have been kind of fighting a unrelated to COVID-19 viral infection the past few days, and it's really given me the opportunity to kind of just sit back and take in everything that's going on. The thing with Canada, that is a bit concerning to me, like if you have an Alaskan cruise, for a couple reasons. Number one, we do have, of course, the Passenger Vessel Services Act, which basically states, you may have also heard it as the Jones Act, which refers to cargo, but that states that, if a ship leaving U.S. waters is not flagged in the U.S., is carrying U.S. passengers, it has to stop in a foreign port. It has to stop in some sort of foreign port. And so that makes it a big problem for Alaskan cruisers, right? Because if you're going from Seattle to Juneau, the only real stopover point, that's not a U.S. port would be Canada. So for Canada to put a ban on cruise ships until 2022, February of 2022 to be exact, I don't see how they're gonna make that happen. I mean, there's been speculation that maybe the cruise lines will meet up with the U.S. government and they'll work something out or amend that. I don't see that happening. I'll just be real with you. I would be shocked if that did happen. I hope it does if you have an Alaskan cruise, but I think probably we're looking at the Alaskan season definitely canceled for 2021, unfortunately. That being said, we did get some further layout of, what does cruising need to restart? We're waiting on steps from the CDC and guidance from the CDC. We were hopeful that these test cruises, these mock cruises were going to be taking place already. I mean, I know myself back in November, I was thinking, oh goodness, December, we'll have test cruises. We'll be on test cruises December, probably January. And then now, honestly, I was thinking February, we'll be back, with paying passengers on cruise ships right before the spring break season. Everything will be good to go. Well, here we are, and still no test cruises, right? And so we're kind of left with the question, where are these test cruises? Why have these not taken place? What is everybody waiting on, We got some news this week from, the CDC. They basically said that right now their focus has been on crew safety and crew testing, and then quarantine space, and on board, like laboratory space in the event that you do have cases, you have outbreaks, etc., quarantining those spaces and locations and then making it safe for crew to be tested, frequent testing for them, and kind of putting that as the first step, and then they're going to release more information. And so the next step that they've told us is going to be work with local health agencies in the ports that the cruise ships visit, and making sure that the cruise lines have agreements in place with those places so that, when you bring your ship into Jamaica, we've got this is what's going to happen, this is what's not going to happen, this is the safety protocols that are going to take place and that are going to be in place so that everybody has a safe and enjoyable experience and everybody's following all the local rules and health, regulations and things like that. So that's the next steps, it looks like, for the CDC. It does appear that this is a painfully slow process. I know that I can't be alone with many of you out there thinking, my goodness, why on earth has it taken 4 months for us to get here? But I think it's important that we do remember nothing like this has ever been done. Nothing, has ever been this extensive to go into really any industry, I think, but especially like the cruise, tourism, travel industry. So I think just like the CDC, the cruise lines are kind of, going through this with a tiny flashlight in a big open cave. And so they're having to, take it one step at a time, take it one day at a time, and navigate these uncharted waters. But I'm hoping that we will start to see some real movement in the way of these test cruises really soon. We did get another update that I think flew under the radar for many. Mama Hokum actually sent it to me, but Carnival Cruise Lines, our big whale tail friends, they have finally released on their website some more in-depth policy and procedures of what their COVID-19 policies look like. So you can head over and check that out. It is available for your viewing on their website. Big ups to them. I'm glad to finally see some movement from them. You know, we'd seen movement from our friends at Royal and Norwegian with the Healthy Sailings panel. They've had their information out for a while. And a big question on a lot of cruisers' mind is, okay, where's Carnival's at? You know, they're the other big name, the other big player in the game, and we have not seen anything real concrete for what their policy and procedures were going to be for testing and for contact tracing and for quarantining and all that good jazz. And, you know, port operations, things like that. So it's good to see that they're finally starting to roll that out. I expect that we'll see that continue to roll out in some greater detail. So just a couple quick updates for you here on this fantastic Saturday. Do let me know your thoughts on these. Did you have an Alaskan cruise booked? Did it get, well, it hasn't been canceled yet, but is it looking like it's gonna get canceled for you? I'd love to hear your thoughts down below. When do you think we are gonna have test cruises? I still do think 2021 we will be cruising. I just don't know when that's gonna be. I honestly don't. I couldn't tell you if it was gonna be May. If you'd asked me 2 weeks ago, I'd have said definitely by April or May. I don't know if it's going to be April or May now. It could be June or July or August, September, who knows. But I do still feel 2021 definitely going to have some sort of cruising taking place in the U.S. I certainly hope so, and I know you do down below. Let me know your thoughts. Love to hear from you. Hope you're having a great day. Until next time, my name is Josh. It's been real. It's been fun. It's been real fun. See you real soon. Take care.